Sound for Life Online TV. This is the Exposure Show brought to you by Wanjira Maina. And today I'm happy to present the young and brilliant host for this show. Welcome to the studio. Please tell us your name.
Thank you, Wanjira. I'm Chukulisa.She, and I'm a content creator, and I'll be with you throughout the session.
Viewers, welcome again, and today we'll be talking about drug abuse in Kakuma. When we talk about drugs, we've seen youths and women who are addicted to substance. And when we talk about substance, which are these substances that people here are using? And of course, we'll be having a chit chat, a long conversation, I would say.
I've seen many people using drugs, like most youth and women also. Most of the drugs that I've seen, they're using, like men do that, that is Mira, and also women. At around 4 o'clock, you find men and women seated in a circle or in a group, and they start taking, chewing the Mira alongside with shisha, and some men also with cigarettes. Also some young boys, I can say they are young youths, they have energy, but they still abuse bang, which is so heartbreaking, saying that they can do things, they can change their lives, but you see them using the drugs. So it's really heartbreaking. I don't know what's about in the host community. Are they such drug abusers, drug abuse that is being abused with there?
Yeah, of course, coming from the Kakuma context, I've seen so many people who are using drugs, and I would say, especially for the younger generation, most of them, they abuse alcohol. What are the signs and symptoms that we see? Because we might be coming from families where we have younger brothers, our parents, our friends, or maybe people we work with. So which are the signs that we can be able to tell that someone is using drugs, maybe from your experience?
So from my experience, to start with, the drug, most people start with, it's like something makes them do that. It's not like they wake up in the morning and start using the drugs. So most of the time you'll find like the friends they have, like the peer pressure around them makes them use the drugs. And then after you see maybe they are hiding at the first start, they are hiding the drug they are using, and then you find them like they are kind of fishy, they are suspicious, like wanajificha, and they'll start avoiding people they are close to, maybe their families. They start avoiding them, or their other friends. Obviously people have too many friends, and they do have the bad friends and the good friends. So they'll start avoiding some of their friends so that they get the chance to abuse these drugs. So most of the time you'll see that. And then the ones who use that, you'll see them like they sleep during the day, because at night they are busy chewing and they didn't sleep. So in the morning you'll find people sleeping. You'll find like you'll walk in a neighborhood and you find people are sleeping. Mostly I would say on Fridays. On Fridays people chew, and then Saturdays hakuna mtu anaamua kichwa, so most of the people sleep during that time. And on alcohol users, you find they're staggering on the
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
And also another thing I would like to share with youths or with women who are struggling because maybe they feel they do not have spaces where they can go speak and get emotional support, is that also they can create their own support. It starts with your jirani, it starts with your sister, it starts with your aunt, it starts with your friend. And when it comes to struggle, I think most of the times we negate the struggles that we go through. You're like, oh, if I go tell Chukulisa that I'm struggling with this, she will take this negatively and she will see that I'm not perfect. But then at the end of the day, no human being is perfect, and if you have a struggle with something, it's always good that you seek help, and also try helping yourself so that people will look at you and they'll be like, yeah, at least she tried to fix herself before she fell apart, or maybe now we need to take the action from here because she has done like something for herself.
As Wanjira said, you might share your problem or challenge with your neighbor or friend, but get negative feedback or get different views. But this one is okay. As they said, problem shared is half solved. I encourage you to share your problems with your friends so that you get a solution or you get relief or comfort. Thank you for watching our show. We are coming at the end of our show, but before we close, I have a question for you. What are the main drug abuse that is being abused in the community, and what are the possible solutions that we can come up with to eradicate drug abuse in our community?